Hey, good Monday afternoon, everyone. It's 21 News Chief Meteorologist Eric Wilhelm here. It's a look at the weather for the rest of the day today and into tonight. Some interesting things to show you. It's calm as can be out there now, but that might change in a few spots as we head into the night tonight. As you can see on our Window World weather camera in Columbiana, just some poofy fair weather clouds, cumulus clouds, otherwise sunshine, and very, very appropriately for the first day of summer, first full day of summer. It's pretty warm outside. Temperatures here in the 2 o'clock hour getting into the lower, if not middle 80s. One good thing we have going for us, it's not all that muggy. It's kind of humid. Dew points are lower, middle 60s across the region. You know, it's moderately humid. We've had much worse days in terms of the dew points recently. All right, one thing we want to bring you up to date on, the severe weather risk across the region. At midday today, the Storm Prediction Center, part of the National Weather Service, put much of northeast Ohio and into northwestern PA under the enhanced risk. What does that typically mean? That usually means that numerous severe thunderstorms are possible. We would expect the possibility of several reports of wind or hail damage, something like that, in a typical enhanced risk situation. This isn't a real cut and dry situation, though, and I'm going to show you why here as we look at the region. Let's zoom back into Ohio and northwestern PA, and nothing's going on right now. It's dry as can be, and I think it's going to stay that way. But as I zoom out then and show you the regional radar, we've got a pretty big complex of storms up here in parts of Michigan, and then showers and storms extend back to the west across parts of Iowa and into Illinois. And as I put a loop on this, show you the general motion, as you can see, that healthy line of storms in Michigan's kind of heading due east or just east-southeast. I really do think that main cluster of storms up in Michigan is going to be a miss for us as we go into the evening. And if that misses us, then the question is, does the cold front late tonight produce any big, hefty storms? Well, for a little help, here's our high-resolution Futurecast model. Here's the simulated radar at about 7 p.m. Notice heavy storms up in Michigan, still quiet here locally. I think this is generally the right idea. So if you're going to mow the grass or if you have softball or soccer or something this evening, I think most of us are going to be in pretty good shape. I can't totally 100% rule out a pop-up shower or a storm, but these really bad storms I think are going to be a miss for us this evening. Then as we get into the overnight, the cold front approaches, and there could be another round of pretty heavy storms up in Michigan. The latest run of our high-res Futurecast ends at about 2 a.m., about 12 hours from now. And it shows a pretty good line of storms, but mostly headed in this direction. And then this kind of separate area is going this way. So we might, it looks like fairly likely, I think, that we're going to luck out in most of the region overnight tonight. Now, this is still not a, slam dunk kind of a forecast. So we're going to keep you up to date for the rest of the afternoon and into this evening. Check the weather often. Stay weather aware because things can change. After the 6 o'clock news, I'll do weather for weather geeks. That's kind of a longer video. Not only will we talk about the severe weather threat tonight, but we'll talk about the trends in the longer range, and I think you're going to like some of these trends if you are tired of the rain and don't like it all that warm. A little preview of that is already on my weather blog, ericwfmj.com. I have a preview of what we have in store for the end of June and up to the 4th of July. Some changes in the weather pattern. So that'll be on Weather for Weather Geeks tonight, and check out my updated forecast on TV this evening on 21 News at 6 o'clock. We'll see you then.